श्रीमान वेंकटनाथार्य कवितार्किक केसरी वेदांताचार्य वर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृदि श्रीवासरंग परकाल मुनित्रयाप्त लक्ष्मात्मरक्षण इत्युक्तयुगागमान्तम् आचार्य भक्ति परिपूतमनर्गशीलं गोपाल देशिक मुनिं गुरुमाश्रयामः व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्ते पौत्रमकल्मषं पराशरात्मजं वन्दे सुखतातं तपोनिधिं व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः. This Vishnu Sahasranamam stotram, as I've been telling almost every week, it's extremely powerful. Each nama has been picked up by the rishis and it has been narrated by Bhishma Pitamaha to Yudhishthira and compiled by Veda Vyasa in Mahabharata. So, every name, every nama is so powerful and it grants benefits to all of us, the reciters, the listeners, the contemplators, the meditators, everybody. So today the slokam is extremely beautiful slokam, which we all know. It is the 71st slokam. Brahmanyo Brahmakrit Brahma 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 Vivardanaha Brahmavid Brahmano Brahmi Brahmagno Brahmana Priyaha. All Brahma. What a beautiful way they have composed this slokam. They have kind of strung the pearls in a string so beautifully. It looks like a necklace, which is so beautiful to look at, enjoy. So Brahmanyo Brahmakrit Brahma 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 Vivardana Brahmavid Brahmano Brahmi Brahmagno Brahmana Priyaha. Each one is so nice that we will enjoy the meaning and the little brief note on each of them. Even if you don't remember, or as long as you listen and kind of digest 10 to 20%, even that is enjoyable and delectable. Brahmanyaha, one who is beneficial to anyone meditating on Brahman. Brahman means the Lord. We will talk about it, the letter, the etymological significance of the word, all that. So one who is beneficial to everyone, to us, as well as the matter, the universe. Brahmakrit Brahma. He is the one who created Brahma. Chaturmukha Brahma, the creator. He is the one who created Brahma. Brahmakrit Brahma. Brahma Brahma Vivardanaha. So he is the supreme Brahman, Paramatma, and Brahma Vivardanaha means he is the one who grows and nurtures and nourishes everything in a big way, in a huge, grand manner. Brahmavid. Vid means know. Vidwan. Vid means know, the knower of the Vedas. He is the one who knows the Vedas. Brahmanaha. Brahmavid. Brahmana. Brahmi. Brahmagnya. Brahmana Priyaha. Brahmavid, the knower of Vedas. Brahmanaha, the instructor of the Vedas. He is the one who teacher of the Vedas. He is the instructor. He is the one who instructed the Vedas to Chaturmukha Brahma, the four-faced Brahma. Brahmi, he is the one who possesses, who is equipped with all auspicious divine qualities. Brahmi, all Brahman quality. The qualities that constitute Brahman, he possesses. So, Brahmagnaha, he is not only he knows the Vedas, he knows the inner meaning of the Vedas. Vedathin utporulai arindavar. Knower of the inner meaning of the Vedas, the essence of the Vedas. Brahmagnaha. Brahmana Priyaha. He who is specially endearing to the Brahmanas, means the Bhaktas, the devotees. One who knows the Vedas. One who knows not only the Samskrita Vedas, also the Tamil Vedas, which are the Alvar Prabandhams. One who recites the Vedas and the Prabandhams. He is the Priyan. And now let's go into the meanings. Brahmanyo Brahmakit Brahma 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 Vivardanaha Brahmavid Brahmano Brahmi Brahmagno Brahmana Priyaha. The word Brahman arrives repeatedly and so musically and it is a lilting slokam. Such a slokam, to even to render, it is so musical, so joyful. It's useful, beneficial for us to have some basic understanding of the word. So the word Brahman is derived from the root braha, brih, which means vast, big, power, growth, anything that is big covered under the word Brahman. So the term can refer to tapas. It can big tapas, the huge Vedas, the Brahmanas, the well versed in scriptures, or the jnanam, wisdom. It can also mean the supreme being, Brahman. It can mean the supreme Prakriti, the universe, the Andaran, the Bahirandam, the universe, the Prakriti, Mula Prakriti, the Mula Prakriti from which every all matter created by the Lord. It may also mean Atman, which is Jivatma. The last one is particularly used in Bhagavad Ramanuja's Sampradayam, the Jivatma, because Jiva is the essential nature. Its nature is unlimited in power. So the Brahman also could mean the Jivatma. Why? Because Jivatma is bounded by karma. Because of the karma vasana, because of the prakriti sambandham, because of the shariram, the body that the jivatma has taken birth in, its jnanam is limited. But however, as per Gita, as Krishna says, the jivatma is fully jnana swarupi. It is never born, it is never dead. It has got no beginning, no end. Nobody can kill a jivatma. Nobody can be killed. If somebody kills another person, the person who kills is not, the Atma does not kill the other Atma. This body in which the Atma is housed kills the other body in which the other Atma is housed. So both the Atmas do not get affected. So the Atma, the self, the Jivatma possesses the quality of infinite extensiveness. The jnanam will be completely expanded in Sri Vaikuntham, in Moksha Anubhavam. So this is the name, the term Brahma refers to the also the four-faced Brahma, Chaturmukha Brahma. But here its word stands to denote Bhagavan, Brahman, when it comes to the creation of the four-faced Brahma. So the Sankaracharya and Ramanuja, Parasara Bhattar, they all have written based on their anubhavams, based on their different enjoyment of these namas, they have written the Vyakyanam. We will go through all of them. Brahmanyo, Brahmakrit, Brahma, Brahmanyaha. One who is beneficial to all the big things, namely the Jivatma as well as the matter. How he is beneficial? There is a Alvar called Tondaradippodi Alvar. He who calls himself as the dust at the feet of the other Bhagavatas. Tondar Adipodi. He gives a beautiful 10 pasurams by name Tirupalli Ezhchi. He also gave 45 pasurams by name Tirumalai. In one of the Tirumalai pasurams, he says, குடதிசை முடியை வைத்து குணதிசை பாதம் நீட்டி வடதிசை பின்பு காட்டி தென்திசை லங்கை நோக்கி கடல் நிற கடவுள் எந்தை அரவணை துயிலுமா கண்டு உடலெனக்கு உருகுமாலோ என் செய்கேன் உலகத்தீரே. He addresses Lord Ranganatha of Srirangam, who is reclining on Adisheshan, majestically, so beautifully, about 8 feet, the Moolavar. So beautiful to look at. If you have not enjoyed, you should go and enjoy in Srirangam, Trichy. Such a beautiful Vigraham, Divyamangala Vigraham to behold in your eyes. So, Kodadishai Mudiyai Vaite, the northern direction, the western direction, he keeps the head. Kudadishai Mudiyai Vaittu Gunadishai Padam Niti, Vadadishai Pinpu Katti, the northern direction he shows his back, and southern direction he looks at. So, in all 4 directions he is reclining. So, and the way he is reclining so beautifully, when I look at him, Tondaradipodi Alva says, உடலெனக்கு உருகுமாலோ என் செய்கேன் உலகத்தீரே. My body simply melts looking at the beauty, drinking the beauty of this Perumal. Not only my mind is melting, my body is also உருகுகிறது, melting. And he says, உலகத்தீரே என் செய்கேன். Oh worldly people, what would I do to stop the melting of my body? I need the body to enjoy him. Otherwise, I would be perishing. So he asks, why can't he ask the Lord? Oh Lord, please let me know why am I melting? Or he could have asked the other Bhagavatas, other Alvas, other Bhaktas. He is asking us, the worldly people, உலகத்தீரே என் செய்கேன். That's because you all, especially me, I go into Srirangam, Perumal Sannidhi, I go inside, I look at him, I come out without getting any impact. Not at all, no impact, not even a tear, not even a tear of joy, not even an anubhavam. Just fold hands, ritually come out. So, oh worldly people, you go in and come out unscathed, without any impact. Whereas my body is melting. Please tell me, how do you maintain this? Ranganathan says, yes, enshrined his power, his karunyam, his strength in two big, huge pillars called Manathoongal. His fragrance, the Vedic fragrance, comes from the Lord. The Vennai fragrance comes from the Lord. The butter fragrance comes from the Lord. That fragrance is personified and made as a two huge pillars inside the Sri Ranganathan Sannidhi. Even today you can see it is called Manathoongal. Manam means fragrance. So one has to touch that tune, hold on to that pillar in order not to get melted, in order not to have your knees weaken when you look at his beauty. So you should hold on to it so that you don't faint, you don't swoon looking at his beauty. That is why he is giving benefit to the seeker, the deity, the bhakta, as well as the tune, the matter, the universe, the prakriti. Both the achetanam, the non-sentient, the inanimate, as well as the jivatma, the bhakta, he is giving beneficial. So Brahmanyo. So beautifully it is referred to this Tondaradipodi Alva's Pasuram. In fact, the Prakriti is so big. Bhagavan is the cause for the existence and enjoyment of Prakriti and Purusham. He is beneficial to them. Sri Parasara Bhattar refers to this to Jivatma. It is beneficial to Jivatma and to the universe. That's why he is called Brahmanyaha. Namalvar mentions in the last 10, the penultimate Pasuram, சூழ்ந்து அகர்ந்து ஆழ்ந்து உயர்ந்த முடிவில் பெரும் பாழேயோ, சூழ்ந்து அதனில் பெரிய பரணன் மலர் ஜோதியோ, சூழ்ந்ததனில் பெரிய சுடர்ஞான இன்பமேயோ, சூழ்ந்ததனில் பெரிய என் அவாவரச் சூழ்ந்தாயே. See, he talks about the vastness, the antaratma of the Prakriti, the universe, the Mula Prakriti, which evolves into Bhagat, Ahankaram, and pervades all space and is infinite. The Prakriti, the universe, the Andar and the Bhagirandam itself is infinite. Oh, the Antaratma, he is the indweller of all of things because he is manifesting inside and outside of everything and everyone. The Antaratma of the Jivatma, who encircled, extended over and larger than the Prakriti. The Jivatma is larger than the Prakriti because his Jnanam is unlimited, the Jivatma's Jnanam. And he is Anandam, he is Tejas. Oh, the unique possessor of Sankalpa Jnana, the Lord, which extends beyond the Jivatma and beyond the Mula Prakriti. His Sankalpam, his will, Perumal's will is beyond all these things. My desire to join you is even beyond your Sankalpam, which is beyond the Jivatma, which is beyond the universe. So, my desire to join you is so much so that you have now enveloped me completely. I am a drop in your vastness of the ocean of Karunya. My long time ambition is fulfilled, Namalvar says. So that is Brahmanya. Brahmakrit Brahma. He is the one who created Brahma. He is the creator of big things. Again, The big word is Brahman, the creator of the world. நான்முகனை நாராயணன் படைத்தான், நான்முகனும் தான்முகமாய் சங்கரனைத்தான் படைத்தான். So here in Trimaishi Alvar, one of the Alvar, he mentions how it was created. The creator of the world, the four-faced Brahma, is Brahmakrit because he was assigned the responsibility of creating the world as an Antaryami. Shivan Narayana gave him power, delegated, and asked him to create the worlds. Bhagavan is the big one who creates this Brahma first. He is called Brahmakrit Brahma. There is a pasuram by Nammalvar, Devum Epporulum Padaikka, Puvil நான்முகனை படைத்த தேவன் எம்பெருமான். தேவும் எப்பொருளும் படைக்க, the devas as well as all the matter, all the universe, in order to create the devas, the humans, the animals, the thavaram, the trees, and entire universe, the Devan, created the Brahma. The Emperuman created the four-faced Brahma so that he could create all the other things, including the devas, including all the devatas, and all the sentient, Jivatma, and all the non-sentient, the matter. Shankaracharya says, Brahmakrit Brahma. Brahmakrit means the generic meaning, tapas, for the word Brahma. The Nama, he is the originator of the tapas. And he is the Brahma. He is the indweller in Brahma, the four-faced Brahma. He created the four-faced Brahma, the Vedas, the Brahmanas, the tapas, as well as the magnanimous things. He is so Brahmakrit, and he is the Brahma, the creator, as an Antaryami of Brahma. So then Brahmakrit Brahma, then we have Brahma Vivardhanaha. He who makes the Dharma grow. He enables the Dharma grow. Here Brahma means Dharma, Dharmam. So he grows and nurtures, nourishes everything in a big way. Parasara Bhattar means here the tapas, which means dharma. We are a brahmachari, we are a grahastha, and we have certain dharma to follow. We need to have certain dharma to conduct. We are, as a Brahmin, we have to do Trikala Sandhyavandanam. Prata Sandhyavandanam, Madhyanika Sandhyavandanam, Sayam Sandhyavandanam. It takes only 8 minutes to do the Sandhyavandanam with 10 Gayatri Japam. Do we not have 24 minutes in a 24 hours to do what is for what we are destined to do? So that is Dharma. He who makes the Dharma grow. Ramanujacharya lived up to 120 years age. Even at the age of 120, it seems, in order to perform Argyam, to offer the Argyam during the Sandhyavandanam, one has to do the Achamanam by sitting down and do the Argyam by standing. So he used to do the Achamanam, and then he used to raise himself so difficult. At the age of 120, you will not be able to just like this sit and get up easily, effortlessly. With extreme difficulty, he used to make himself rise and then offer the Argyam for doing the Argyam for the Sandhyavandanam. That is why, even though he was a Jnani, he had already realized, he had tens and thousands of Shishyas, even then he did not say, okay, I've attained 120, I need not be so strict in adherence to Shastras. I can be flexible, I can compromise. Even at the age of 60, I would say I'm already old, hence it is okay to be flexible and compromise. It's not. We are supposed to be doing as much in accordance with Shastras as possible, as we can, until the last moment. So he is Brahma Vivardhanaha. He is the one who grows. And Dhanam, Tapas, Yajnam are all under the term of this Nama. Brahmavit. Brahmavit means he is the knower of the Vedas. He is the one who restored the Vedas during his Matsya Avataram, during his Hamsa Avataram, during his Hayagriva Avataram. He is the one who taught. He knows everything big, both seen and unseen. Brahmavide Namaha. Brahmavit means he is the one. Brahma here referring to the Veda as per Parasara Bhatta. The Vedas are endless. Anantavai Vedaha. He is the master of the Vedas. He knows the end of the unending Vedas. Even the rishis do not know the beginning and end of the Vedas. Bharadwaja Maharishi, he wanted to learn Vedas. So he prayed to Devendra. Devendra said, I am pleased, what would you want? Bharadwaja Maharishi said, I want to live 100 years so that I would learn Vedas. He said, done. He lived for 100 years and learned Vedas. And then he found that he has not learned completely. So he again prayed to Devendra. Devendra appeared and said, what do you want now? I want another 100 years to learn Vedas. Another 100 years were given to Bharadwaja. He finished another 100 years and learnt Vedas. Still he could not complete. He again asked Devendra. Devendra said, again gave 100 years. After the 300, he asked Devendra, have I completed now? I don't know whether I have completed. Can you tell me? He showed 3 mountains which were there. And he took one handful of sand from one mountain. And he showed, this handful of sand that is in my hand, palm, is what you have learned. What you are yet to learn is these 3 mountains. So Anantavai Veda. Veda is Ananta. Anadinidanam Brahma na deva na rishayo viduhu ekastat Veda Bhagavan Dhata Narayana Swayam. Here the Veda is both beginningless and endless. Neither the Devatas nor the sages know in its entirety. The one great creator, Bhagavan Narayana, alone knows it by himself. So the Vedas are the ones that reveal him, that explain, that glorify him. He cannot be entirely known by us through the Vedas. Even the Vedas cannot completely understand him. So even in Krishna says, Vedaischa sarvam ahameva vedyaha. He gives, I am the one who brings about the fruits of the Vedic acts. I am the knower of the Vedas. Bhagavad Ramanuja writes in Gita Bhashyam, the 15th chapter, 15th slokam, the knowledge of the Veda is meant by understanding that he is the one who is the object of worship of all devatas such as Agni, Vayu, Indra, everybody. Ahamgi sarva yajnanam bhokta cha prabhurevacha. 9th chapter, 24th slokam. He is the one who brings fruits, the palan, to all the offerings. Anyone who does not clearly understand this and interprets the Veda in the other sense, he is not the knower of Vedas. He says in 15th chapter, 15th slokam. He says, I am the one to be known from the Vedas. Vedaischa sarvam ahameva vedyaha. So here it so nicely talks about that he is the Brahmavid, Brahmanaha. He is the instructor of the Vedas. He is the teacher of the Vedas. He is the act of sacrificing. Parasara Bhatta says, Bhagavan taking birth as Dattatreya and other such birth as Brahmana in order to establish the Vedas to the world, to the Vedas in the world. So he knows the nature of Brahman and he devotes his entire life to the service of Brahman, the Brahmana, the Brahmin scholar. He has no attachment to his body or to the material things in the world. I am talking about those days when they were teaching Vedas with completely as a kaikaryam to Bhagavan, to teach adhyayanam, adhyapakam. That is a Brahmin's duty. Learn Vedas and teach Vedas. Bhagavan's Kalyana Gunams. He should have absolute trust in this Karunya. He should offer himself to be taken care by the Lord. Those days the Acharyas used to go for Unchavritti. They used to go for Unchavritti to collect rice for the day's food. They will go only for 2 or 3 houses in the street. They will collect so much rice that just enough for the 2 of them or the 4 of them, whoever is in the family, for that day. That's all. They would not say, for tomorrow what will I do? Tomorrow if it rains what will I do? They would not think. They would just bring for the day's food. They will bring the rice, make sadam, prasadam, offer to the Lord, perform Trivaradhanam, and then partake that food. That's all. And teach Vedas, learn Vedas, teach Granthams, Sri Bhashyam, all that, whatever that's required to be done. Brahmi, he is the one who he possesses all that goes by the term Brahma, which is Prakriti, Jivatma, Veda, Tapas, everything. He is the one who possesses all that. He who has the four-faced Brahma in his Nabhi Kamalam, in his lotus that coming out of his navel. Sri Parasara Bhattar says he possesses all that is in the form of Pramanam. Pramanam means the authoritative scriptures, the means of knowledge. And Prameyam is the objects of knowledge. The means of knowledge, the Vedas, the Sutra, Vedanta Sutras, the Gita, the Itihasam, the Puranam, all that is Pramanam, the authoritative scriptures. What is Prameyam? The objects of knowledge, what we learn from it. So, the subject is Pramanam. The object of knowledge is Prameyam, the universe, the Jivatma, the Brahman, all that. So, here Vedas are the Pramanams. Prakriti, Purusha, Ishvara are the Prameyam that are to be known, learnt from the Veda. So here Brahmi, he is the one who possesses all that. Brahmajnaha, the knower of the inner meaning of the Vedas. The knower of the inner meaning of the Vedas. I'm reminded of Swami Sri Nadadur Ammal. Nadadur Ammal came after Ramanuja, after few generations after Ramanuja, and he was the Acharya of Vedanta Desika. So he was somewhere between Ramanuja and Desika's period, somewhere around so about 900 years back. This Nadadur Ammal, called Vatsya Vardachar, used to boil the milk and keep the milk lukewarm so that it would not be boiling in the tongue of Varadaraja Perumal. So he used to make it right warmth so that the milk is offered correctly at the comfortable heat to the Varadaraja Perumal. So Varadaraja Perumal was so overwhelmed with the Vatsalyam and Karunyam of this Acharya Vatsya Vardachar. He used to call Vatsya Vardachar as Amma. Nee Amma wo இவ்வளவு அழகா கரெக்டா ஹீட் பண்ணி அதை வார்ம் பண்ணி கொடுக்குறீங்க. Nadadur Ammal, he was called Amma. So this Nadadur Ammal used to teach Sri Bhashyam, the Ramanuja's Bhashyam commentary on Brahma Sutrams, to his disciples. There he was talking about the Upanishad statement called Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. I am the Brahman. That's a Vedic statement. Means the Jivatma, suppose I say I am Brahman, which means I am God, Nane Kadavul, Nandan Kadavul. If everybody goes on saying he is God, there is no way end in chaos. How can there be so many gods doing so many wrongful, rascal, and how would they be God? And how can this statement be understood properly? So Nadadur Ammal said, this actually means it refers to the Antaratma. If you notice, when we say I'm sick, I'm not well, I have fever, means my body is hot, it's warm, I have cold, I'm not well, I'm suffering. Whereas when my hand is paining, we say my hand is paining. We say my body, my mind, my intellect, my mother, my color. Suppose I say I am black. I am not black because I am the Atma. Whereas my body is black color. I am short. My body is short. I am blind. I am stupid. I am white. I'm Indian, I'm a girl, I'm a man. All these things attribute to the body. So when we say I here, it means body. But actual I is not body because we say my body, my mind, my intellect, just like my phone, my house, my car, my wife. So this we attribute this my as I wrongly. So now aham, there is a jivatma, and jivatma is housed in the body. Whereas the Upanishad also says, Antarbahishchatat sarvam vyapya narayana stitaha. Inside and outside of everything and everyone, there is Narayana, Antaratma. So in my Shariram, there is Jivatma, and in that Jivatma, there is Antaratma, who is the Lord, who is there in me, in you, in him, in phone, in table, in book, everywhere. So, Aham Brahmasmi means he, I'm talking about the one who is inside of my Jivatma. He is the Brahman. How so the disciples were not very convinced. They say, still Swami, it's not very clear. Okay, tomorrow morning I will tell. Today's Kalakshepam is over, time is over. Next day they came and he prayed to them, prayed to the Lord and Ramanujacharya and Sriman Narayana, and to make him convince those disciples. Next day they came. He asked the one of the disciples to bring water. He brought water in a sumbu, in a container, a silver container or a bronze container. And he asked the Shishya, I asked you to bring water. Why did you bring the container? Just bring water. No, no, the water is inside the container. This is water. No, no, this is not water. I can see only the sumbu. So inside that vessel, there is water. The disciple said, exactly. That's what I meant. Aham Brahmasmi means when I say water, you brought the container, because the container is the one that contains water. But I asked you to bring water. When here it is told Aham Brahmasmi, I am the Brahman, it means the water which is inside and not the container which is the Brahman. So here one needs to understand that would kind of synchronize with any other statement in Upanishad. The understanding of one line in a Upanishad should not violate any other statement in Upanishad. The Upanishads also say there are two birds in the tree. One bird eats and goes up or goes down. Other bird does not eat and just watches and it's a witness to the other bird. This is nothing but Jivatma and Paramatma. The Jivatma is the one who eats, consumes the material and goes up or down based on the Punya or Papa, take another birth. Whereas the other bird is the Paramatma who is the witness to this and he enables him to take further births. So, Brahmajnaha, he is the one who is knower of the inner meaning of the Vedas. He is the one who enabled Nadadur Ammal to know the inner meaning of the Upanishad Vakyam, Aham Brahmasmi. The best way to interpret this is to consider as complementary to each other. So, Brahma Vedaha, he is the one who knows the Vedas as well as the inner meaning of the Vedas. Brahmana Priyaha, he for whom the Brahmanas are of special liking. Brahmanas here it means the one who recites Vedas, the one who are his bhaktas, one who is endearing to the Lord. It need not be necessarily born as a Brahmin. If you are endearing to the Lord, if you love him, if you are devoted to him, he says, he is my Priyan, I love him. So, Bhattar's interpretation is those who recite Vedas, those who recite Tamil Vedas, those who recite the stotrams like Vishnu Sahasranamam stotram, they are all endearing to the Lord. Brahmana Priyaha. So here the Lord says one should always worship the person who is my bhakta, who is a Brahmin. The one who does not respect him, that way will be consumed by the wild fire of his anger, of my bhakta's anger. He deserves to be killed and punished. He does not belong to me, the Lord says in Itigasa Samuchaya. The extreme respect for his bhaktas from Bhagavan, as told by Bhagavan, is because they are the ones who follow the virtuous conduct mentioned in the Shastras, in Karma Yoga, as instructed by me, and they are full of faith on me. They hold on to me as the highest deity. So they are dear to me. Ye tu dharmyatramamitam yatoktam paryupashate. Shraddhana mat parama bhaktaste ativame priyaha. In Bhagavad Gita 12th chapter 20th slokam, he says, I am victorious over the asuras because of the blessings of the Brahmins, bhaktas. So, in this Vyakyanam, it means it does not mean that he likes us so we can do whatever that we want. No, we should conduct ourselves in accordance with Shastras, and we respect him, we pray to him, we should behave the way the Bhaktas should behave. And that is the great respect Bhagavan holds for those who are in accordance with Shastras. The Brahmins are very dear to him because they live for the sole purpose of chanting the Vedam, Tamil Vedam and Sanskrit Vedam, as well as teaching them. Since the Vedas are for the Lord himself, the love of a Brahmin, their words, even their words, Perumal says, I will get into their word. It seems when Rama, I'll just finish with this anecdote. When Rama and Lakshmana went with Vishwamitra to protect this yagam, Vishwamitra said, there is one demon, Rakshasi, by name Tatakai is coming. Kill her, even though she is a woman. Don't have pity on her that she is a woman. She is a Rakshasi. She creates havoc. She creates problems for all the yajnams and yagams done by the sages. So kill her. So Rama said, Kshatriya should not kill a woman. So Vishwamitra said, even though she tortured me, I'm not saying kill her because she creates havoc and adharmic, and she is a Rakshasi, and she is not following the dharma. She is completely creating problems for the dharmishtas, your bhaktas. Hence, you should kill her. The Vedas also say that one should remove the obstacles for the yagam, yajnam, and the tapas, and the penance, and the worship. So it is in accordance with Vedas. Just because I am saying you need not do, you are following the dharmic way. So please kill her. Rama said, you don't have to explain all these things, revered Acharya. You are my Acharya. You are the revered sage. You have been teaching mantrams yesterday, day before, on the way. You are my Acharya. You should just say, kill her. I would do that. You don't have to explain. So here what he means is, Vishwamitra says, no. That does not mean that whatever you say, I say you will do. Yeah, I will, because you are my Acharya. You are the Lord's Bhakta. Here, Rama knows that he is Narayanan himself. Vishwamitra also knows that he is Narayana Avataram. And Rama knows that Vishwamitra knows he is Narayana Avataram. So here, what he says is, whenever the Acharya speaks a word, whenever the Brahmin who conducts himself in accordance with Shastra speaks a word, it would be with Lord's acceptance, and he would agree to it. He will take a sankalpa. That is why whenever we see a scholar, Vedantic scholar, a Brahmin, a Bhagavatottama, a Bhakta, we should fall at their feet. We should seek their blessing. They will say, Dirghayushman Baba, Anugraham Pannuvargal. They will bless us, and they will, with their merciful glances, they will give us all auspiciousness. So that would be approved and sanctioned and ticked by Perumal, because it is Brahmana Priyaha. He is Brahmana Priyaha. He simply loves his bhaktas. Adiyen, Dhanyosmi. Kavitarkika Simhaya Kalyana Gunashaline Srimate Venkateshaya Vedanta Gurave Namaha.